Okay, I'm with Donny Rennalls. 5-0 win over second place Walton Hersham.
Yep.
Not a bad day at the office.
No, excellent. Game plan worked better than we expected. So yeah, we're over the moon.
I think that's probably an understatement, isn't it? Over the moon.
Do you know what? Again, our mantra's one game at a time, and we still got another half of the season to go. So I don't want to overget too excited and run away with it. But yeah, for right now, more than ecstatic. That's right.
Well, what we looked at today, obviously, against the top side, you want to put a bit of a statement of your intention for the season.
Of course.
And obviously, I think today we firmly said where we're at.
Yeah. Well, we've known from the beginning of the season how strong our squad is, and today, today just sends a message to everyone how strong it is. Everyone looking at that is going to definitely be looking over their shoulder. The ones that are above us at the moment. Yeah.
You look at the game. For me, it was probably our best performance that I've seen for many, many seasons. You look back at some of the ones we've had, sort of like the Beckenham Vars game, the Eastbourne Vars game, but this just was far superior to those in every respect. The fact that we scored 5, the fact we didn't concede.
Yeah, I mean, over this last season, building from last season into this season, I think the management side of things that Darren's got built together, I think everything's evolved so much so that now you're starting to see games like this. You're starting to see the quality of players that we attract to come down to this club, and you're starting to see good football. So to me, it's not that surprising. It's just starting to come to fruition.
You look at the game, defensively we knew we had to be on our mettle because obviously their two wide boys are very lively. Centre forward is obviously a very good player, but I thought the two fullbacks, Jeff and Matt Tanton, were excellent today.
Yeah, we spoke about it tactically before, and we said that is one of their main threats. They play high, they play wide, so we accommodated for that. And obviously a lot of pressure was going to be put on those two, Jeff and Thingy, and they was phenomenal. For me, Tanton's been playing out of his skin. I mean, Jeff's in and out through injuries and stuff like that, but when they're on their game like that, they're the best in the league as far as I'm concerned.
Moving into midfield, and it's safe to say that on Wednesday night, Ferdy had possibly his worst game for the club. And you put him out there today, he probably had his best game for the club. He scored 2 goals, he was involved in everything. He just looked the complete player today.
Ferdy again. You've seen how good he is. You're allowed one game, Ferdy, if you're watching this. That's the one bad game you've had. That's all. So he's had that. He's out of his way now. So you'll see the best of him for the rest of the season. So yeah.
And it obviously helps when you've got him, and then you've got the two boys alongside him, Asa and Matty Farrell, who again barely put a foot wrong today. And then you go wide, and you've got Whitey, and you've got young Aidan who's come in. 2 games for us, 2 goals. That can't be sniffed at.
Yeah, no. Again, just adding strength to what we've got already. Very happy with it. A lot more to come from Aidan. I think we slightly put him a bit out of position today, so he wasn't at his best. But again, he scored, so yeah, very pleased. Yeah,
there's a lot of potential there. He's very lively. He knows where the goal is clearly, but as you say, it's sort of just finding that right position for him and playing him regularly.
Regularly, and again, he still hasn't adapted to the way he plays, or he's adapted to us because he's still new, and I think he's only been to a few training sessions, so again, there's much more to come. He's just showing glimpses of what he can do, so I'm very pleased with Aidan, very pleased.
Darryl went off injured, which was a bit of a blow. Left us with sort of no real presence up top. Not saying that Aidan and Liam didn't do a good job, but Darryl has that physicality that when you looked at their 5 and 6, you thought we might need a little bit more. Yeah. How is he?
Darryl's okay. He's taking a knock. He should be all right. For the games coming up. It's a good point that you made with Darryl. With him coming off and you're thinking there's no physicality, it shows you the depth that we've got and we can change it, and we ended up scoring 3 or 4 goals in the second half, so as much as it's a big miss, it wasn't. So.
Yeah. The wide boys, our letter again, run them ragged. The boy's just phenomenally talented. Yeah. Off the bench, it was good to see Liam get some minutes, do well, and Whitey again looked the part when he came on. And also importantly, Joe Mead come back into the fold, which is brilliant. I mean, he's been out injured for 3-4 months, and he's a very steady player.
Yeah, I worked with Joe Mead obviously last season as well, and to see him back on the pitch again is a very, that's just a plus. That's the icing on the cake of today.
when you look at the goals, in the past we've been guilty of sort of missing and not taking our chances. The finishing today was clinical. All the goals were top quality.
Yeah, very pleasing. Very pleasing. We've been talking about, again, I think at Hanworth, we had a few chances and we didn't put them away, and we've had to address it very quickly. So that sort of response against, the secondary league team, very, very pleased.
Off the pitch, you look around and we had a new band of ultras behind the goal. It's possibly the youngest ultras in the league.
Amazing, absolutely, and fun, brilliant.
Yeah, well, I mean, what can you say about them? The kids, they were just chanting all game long and making a general racket.
Do you know what? To all of you that come down, thank you so much. Like, please come down again, because you was the 12th man. So thanks a lot for that. Excellent.
We move on now. Epsom Ewell County Cup on Monday. Now, obviously, we probably have got a few players with a few niggles. Mm-hmm. Do you envisage many changes?
Yeah, there will be a lot of changes. Again, it's a cup game. It's time to, we can take our foot off the gas a little bit as regarding the league. So yeah, there'll be changes. And again, it's getting the squad, the strength and depth. So to get some of the players who haven't really got a lot of minutes or a lot of game time, get them back involved again. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think when you look at the game, I'd imagine the lineup that we'd have last season before, if we'd have started with that as our main first team, we'd have probably been quite happy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I said, again, it's we've evolved so much from since last season we were talking about. So yeah, it's great days for this club.
Do you envisage any of the kids coming through? So people like maybe Mason and Donny, people like that?
There's a few. I think there's 2 or 3 that we're definitely going to have a look at. They'll definitely be in and around, like on the bench or whatever. So yeah, we'll have a look at it.
Well, we've done that before. I mean, it's good to get some of the youngsters into the changing room just so they can see what it's like, see how the lads prepare, see Darren, and we know what they have to do when they come into the first team.
We've always said, since I've been there, it's always been a case of bringing the youth through, and what better way to do it? What better way to give them, a chance to come and see the stadium, actually be part of it. There's always a rainbow at the end, when they're playing their football. So yeah, I'll be pleased when they're up here.
And if they have anything to look at, it's Matty Auletta. Today was, considering he's only 18, today was his 50th first team appearance,
which is phenomenal. Yeah, well done, Matt. Yeah, that's excellent.
Right, well, thank you very much, Donny. Let's go and get a drink because it's bloody freezing out here.
Thank you.